How I feel about life? Jesus. Ah. Well, I would say full of loneliness and mystery, and why not suffering and happiness. Yeah. And it's all over much too soon. But the other important joke in my life is one that has been attributed to Groucho Marx, and I think originally appeared on Freud's Whip and the Relationship to Subconscious. And it goes like this. I'm paraphrasing, okay? So, I would never belong to a club that would have somebody like me as a member. Yes! Oh, that's the key joke of my adult life in my relationship, to it's like the strangest things go through my head, I just don't know if it's because I just turned 40 or what, but I may be going through a crisis, and yeah, I am not worrying about aging, because I'm not that kind of character. I'm not, although, just to be fair, I am balding a little bit on the top. That's it. That's as much as you can say about me. That's the worst thing you can say about me. But I think that with time, I am just going to get better and better and better. Yes, because I am going to become one of those balding, strong, macho that will be opposed to kind of those guys that are graying, like sophisticated graying. Or maybe I won't become any of those, and I just will be one of those crazy, the guys that would walk into a cafeteria screaming like that, something about socialism. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Just, Marco and I broke up, okay? And I still cannot put my mind around it, I keep sifting the pieces of the relationship to see and try to figure out where the screw up was. A year ago, we were in love. And I am not the depressed kind of character, because I think I had a decent, happy life, What I think about life? Well, I'd say, full of loneliness and misery and suffering and happiness, and it's all over much too quickly. But the other important joke about me and my life is usually attributed to Groucho Marx, and I think it appeared originally on Freud's Whip and the Relationship to Subconscious, and it goes something like that. I would never, ever belong to a club that would have someone like me as a member. That's the key joke of my adult life in terms of relationship with women. It's the strangest things are going through my mind, and I don't have anything to do because I turned 40. Yeah, it could be because I'm going through a crisis. I don't know. What I can say is that, I don't worry about aging. I don't. Just the only fact is that, yeah, I'm balding here at the top, and that's the worst thing you can say about me. And I think that I will get better and better as time goes by, and I will become the kind of viral, balding type of character, the contrary to the distinguished graying type of character, Although I may not end up like neither of those, and I will be like one of those dribbling saliva kind of guys that go into the cafeteria with a bag in his arm and screaming things about socialism. Anya and I broke up, and I still cannot get my mind around that. I keep sifting the pieces of the puzzle in my head to figure out where did this screw up, and I just can't figure it out. A year ago we were in love, and I am not a depressed kind of character. I'm not. I was a decently happy kid. Yeah. What was that? How I feel about life? I'm gonna put it very succinctly. Full of loneliness, misery, suffering, and unhappiness. And it's all over much too soon. But there's one key joke in my life that it was attributed in the beginning to Groucho Marx, but I think it showed up first on Freud's whip and the relationship to subconscious. And it goes like that. I'm going to paraphrase here. It says, I would never belong to a club that would have somebody like me as a member. And that's the key joke of my adult life in relationship to women. It's a lot of things that be going on in my head, and I don't know if it has anything to do because I turned 40 and I may be going through a crisis here. But I don't worry about aging, and that's a fact. I don't. The worst thing you can say about me is that I'm balding here at the top, and that's it. Because I know that with time I'm gonna get better. I am going to be the balding, viral type of guy that with time gets better. On the contrary to those graying, distinguished kind of characters. Maybe I won't turn anything like these two characters, and I will turn out to be one of those dribbling saliva kind of characters that go into a cafeteria and with bag in his arm screaming things about socialism. I don't know. I hope not. Yeah, Anya and I broke up, and I cannot get my mind around it. I've been sifting the pieces of the puzzle to find out where the screw up was. And a year ago we were in love, and I'm not the kind of depressed characters, as you can see. But I would like to say that I was a decently happy kid.